Hi, good evening, everyone. This is Nobin. I'm from IEN Global Education Limited. We are one of the top studency consultancy firm in Bangladesh. We have branch in Dhaka, which is our head office. We also have branch in Sylhet. We have two branches actually in Sylhet. That's the information for the Bangladeshi student, but we are a global consultant as well. We have branch in Nigeria, UK, and also Pakistan. Today, this is our another live session with one of the prominent partner which we work with many years, and we are a direct partner with University of Hull London. We have our special guest Javeria Khan. She is in charge of international students for South Asia. Hi Javeria, it's nice to have you. How are you anyway?
Hello, hi Nobin. Thank you very much for having me. I'm really well. And hello, everyone, whoever is listening to us or watching us. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you. How is the weather in London? Is it cold now?
It's really cold. It's really cold out here, but we are struggling. Yes, the Christmas lights are everywhere. It's very vibrant.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure the students who are looking forward to join us for the January intake, they will still experience some cold here, but it's going to get better in March. So yeah.
No, it's interesting moment because the Christmas ahead. So
yes,
you can
all lights,
in the shopping mall, I guess. Yeah,
yes.
and also the shopping mall, I guess, is very busy for shopping and all. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
It's interesting moment. Yeah.
It is.
That's good. So just for our students, if you can give us some brief. So just the history of the University of Hull London, so that they know where it is based, and just a little bit of background, please.
Yeah. Can I share my screen? I would like to just go through a few slides, not many, but just quite a few for our students. Can you tell me if this is visible?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We can see. Yeah, perfect.
Great.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, hi everyone. I hope you're all doing well and enjoying some kind of winters in Bangladesh. I'm really not very much aware of the weather there, but I think it doesn't get very cold in Bangladesh, right?
That's right. Yeah, it's 27 degrees.
Oh, it's going to it's all pleasant. It's very nice right now. I believe some nice ocean winds are coming in, so it's like spring, right? Great.
Yeah.
My name is Javeria Khan. I'm Associate Director at University of Hull London Study Centre. And today IEN Global gave me the opportunity to present to you what we have to offer to all our Bangladeshi students. We work very closely with IEN Global. IEN Global is one of our gold partners to recruit students for us from Pakistan, from India, from Bangladesh, from Nigeria. So we work very closely with them. They are our trusted partners. We completely trust them. And I'm quite sure if you come and speak to them about your options to study abroad, they're going to give you very valid, very good information. The team is very professional. They're all very well trained. So feel really at ease and comfortable when you come and talk to them. They're going to give you the right advice and they're going to guide you rightly. So what do we do at University of Hull London Study Centre? This is one of the important things that I would like to address today. So with University of Hull, like Mobin asked me to explain, it's a very old contemporary university. Mobin, can you mute the participants, please? Is it possible?
Mute the participant, is it?
Yes, because there's lots of noise behind. Yeah, we're good now. Okay, thank you. So University of Hull is a 98 years old university. In 2027, they'll be celebrating their 100 years. It's a very old, very contemporary British university. We all know all these old universities. They have got their own, charisma. They have got their own quality. They have got a nice standard in themselves. So they have been operating for 98 years in the city of Hull, which is near York, which is up north, and it's 5 hours away from London. They realized London is a very vibrant place and lots of students wants to study in London. And they also got lots of requests where the people were asking them if they have any courses available in London. So they have now launched a campus in London. It's a campus for dedicated taught post-grad programs only. We do not have undergrad programs yet. We have started off with post-grad programs. We have about 18 people in the team who are support staff, who are there to support the students, to help them, to guide them, to go through all the problems with them, or if they are facing any difficulties, where they're there. They're called student support advisors or student support staff. We are not a very big campus. We don't believe in big campuses of 2,000 and 3,000 students. We don't believe it. We strongly believe students coming from international countries, from South Asia, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, India, they are from a very different education system, very different social setup, very different lifestyle. And once they come to the UK, it is a very, very, very big change. No matter how old or how mature you are, this is still going to hit you a bit. So our strong belief is we want to offer the students a very nice, vibrant, close community kind of an environment where they get an opportunity to go through all the cultural shock and relocation depression and stuff like that along with their studies. Sometimes it gets very difficult, very overwhelming. So what we do is, in our campus, we currently only have 350 students, which means they get more attention, they get more focus. They don't feel lost in the big huddle of people in the world. So what they know is their faces are familiar, the team is available, they are getting lots of help. So I can assure you one thing, if you join us for January intake or May intake, you'll get lots of dedicated attention, you'll get lots of focus. It's a very small community, so you will be seen, you will be heard. It's not like you'll be a number, you'll be a name, you'll be a student for us. We are running 4 programs right now. We are running business management, digital marketing and advertising, logistics and supply chain management, and data sciences and AI. I'm going to go through all that in the coming slides. It's just an overview of what kind of PG courses we are offering. The London Study Centre, what does it look like right now? It looks like something like this. It's based right in the heart of academic hub of London, London School of Economics, King's College, SOAS. They're all right across the corner. So the students get an opportunity to mingle, to rub shoulders with the students of all those universities. It's like a big university community set up there. The campus is brand new. It's newly refurbished. So everything you'll be using will be new. And then you can also see the class size. The class size is very small. The reason I explained earlier, we want to give dedicated, focused attention to all the students. If we're going to send a Bangladeshi student into a class of 300 students, what kind of help they are going to get? So we want to make sure if you are investing your money and time, you get a very, very good result out of those. And for that, we are here to help you. We offer high quality programs, excellent teaching and observations culture. Our culture, we solely focused on providing very good academic quality to the teachers. Block teachings, which means all the classes are only twice a week. There would be no third day at the campus. The students for all the PG programs, we believe, are mature students. They are coming to the UK to set up a life for themselves, to make a career, to make a future for themselves. Putting them into a classroom for 5 days, it's not going to be very helpful. So we thought what we're going to do is we teach them twice a week. Definitely there will be some reading and some more learning that they have to do themselves, but they have 3 weekdays and 2 weekends all for themselves. During the weekends, you can work whatever you want to do. During the weekdays, I suggest at least use 1 day to do an internship, even if unpaid, to attend a free of cost workshop or a webinar or anything. London is so full of all these things. There is lots of free events, free activities happening all over the London. And as a student, you have access to all those student portals. So I suggest you should utilize that time to actually gain some experience, because by the end of the year, once you have a degree in one hand, you can show that along with the degree, I was working on this, this, and this. Your profile, your CV will become very, very strong, and it will attract more employers. Academic skills support, a dedicated lecture in the field. We strongly believe that student coming in from South Asia particularly, they lack some skills in terms of project research or project management and things like that. And I've also heard some students have to pay the other students to make their assignments for £300 and £200. We don't want you to do it. We want you to learn the skills. So we have an extra module for academic skills. And a dedicated lecturer is there. You can go and talk to them. You can attend the class. So to improve your academic skills, it will help you a lot. Trust me. And the students are loving it. We are getting very great feedback from the students just because of that one more extra module that they have. Small group teaching, no class above 30 students. So every student is a name, is a face. Teacher, lecturer or teacher knows them. They can talk openly. Sometimes it is a barrier, which is very normal. You won't be probably able to ask a question if there's a class of 200, 300 students. But with small group, you make interactions, you make friends really quickly, and you become more confident to be able to ask questions, suggest ideas, anything. Like be an active part of the classroom. Core resources on the Hull e-library. Like I said, the campus is very small for now. We are going to move into the bigger campus, but in London, there are no big campuses. In London, the value of the money is within how you are being taught, how much attention or how much guidance you are getting, and how valuable your CV is after you finish the course. So we do not have a big library, but what we have is you have access to University of Hull e-library, which means all the books available in the main university library will be just a click away from you. Along with that, the University of Hull London Study Centre, the students get a library card. They get access to all the libraries in London. So if you want to go to any e-library, any physical book library, if you want to get some resource for your research or for your studies, you will get access to all the libraries in London. So we have got lots of nice facilities in for every student with us. Career support. University of Hull has a great set of industrial links set up for about 98 years. They take lots of pride that all their graduates managed to land jobs within the first 6 months of their graduation, which means they've got very strong links. They have a very good reputation within the industry. We also arrange webinars, one-on-one, online or face-to-face consultancies, and lecturers. We invite guest speakers. We arrange field trips. We take students to some organizations where they can experience firsthand how the work is being done, how things are being managed in the live working scenario. Guest speakers are invited, the entrepreneurs, the CEOs, people working on very nice positions, just to give students an idea of how to crack the job code, how to get settled in the UK, these kind of things. We have got student unions and collaborations. We do social events quite frequently for all the students. The welcoming event is always a boat ride on Thames with lots of music and lots of foods and lots of fun. We are also throwing a Christmas party for them on the 16th. So yeah, it is a very vibrant, very culturally open campus. And the most important thing, you are more than welcome to open a society or a club for any activity that you want. For example, if you want, we do not have a Bangladeshi student society, let's create one. You'll be able to create one. It's very easy. It's very accessible. The campus is very much open to all such activities. Well-being and support at the center and supported by the University of Hull campus team. Students' well-being is very important to us. We keep an eye on them. We make sure they're feeling fine, they're doing fine, they're gelling in the new lifestyle really well. So lots of support is there to help along with the studies. I'm not saying we're not going to focus on the studies. Definitely we will. But with all this combined, we want to make sure that you get a complete package of support and help and academics and CV writing and everything that you would want. What do we expect to achieve out of all this? We expect from every student to please have high attendance levels. Over 80% of all programs for each of the last 4 months is very important. This is not our requirement. This is a UKVI requirement. This is your visa requirement. The UKVI keeps checking the attendance records themselves now. So if they see any student going below 80, we are asked to withdraw the student from the course. It used to be 80%. Now UKVI is even reducing it to 90%. So any student less than 90% of attendance will be withdrawn from the course. The CAS will be withdrawn. Your visa will be revoked and you will be asked to leave the country, which is not a very good thing. You have invested your money, your resources, your time. So it's just about twice a week. The classes are not 5 days a week. It's only twice a week. So it's really easy for you to manage your attendance. There will be some allocated leaves available for the student. They can apply for it. If there's a problem, if you genuinely cannot go to the campus and attend the class, you can just probably file for a leave. But please, attendance is very important. We also expect high level of classroom engagement from the students. Students will need to produce as well as to listen. The reason of class size being small, lots of support, is to make you confident, make be sure of yourself, what you are saying, what you're talking about, what you're asking. So your interaction is very, very important. And let me tell you one thing. From my experience of all these years, most important thing is whoever is an active student in the classroom, they get a lot. Because imagine, I am a professor. I come to a class. Nobody talks to me. Nobody pays attention. But probably Nobin is the only one student who is paying attention, who is active in the class, who is adding lots of value. And if somehow I get an email from an organization and they want to offer an internship to one of my students, who am I going to give it to? To the students who are silent, not interactive, not paying attention, and I could feel it, or they're not really into it, to them, or to Nobin, who has been active, who has been there, who have been talking, who I can see the fire of learning in. So your activity in the classroom is very important for you to land internships and nice placements. This is a very important tip that I'm giving you today. I hear lots of students, or you would also hear lots of students complaining, we don't get jobs, there is nothing there, because they are not actively participating in anything. British education system is very different. Active students get everything. So if you're just sitting at the back end of the classroom and just listening to the lectures just like that, I mean, come on. So you need to be active, you need to be involved. High assignment submission, of course, very important. There won't be any exams. There will be only submission of assignments and assessments for your grading, which is very important. So if anybody fails to do that, sorry, can't help you. Students need to attend classes on time and engage. This is what we have been emphasizing. What should prospective students think about? Prospective students like all of you who are listening to us. Where are you going to live? Think about it. Commuting costs and times are very important. We had a few students whose uncle was probably living about 3 hours away from London. They said, we're going to live with them. Classes are only twice a week. I'll just come on Monday morning. I'll attend Monday class. I'll crash with a friend on Monday. And then I will take a class on Tuesday and go back. But then they later realized the commuting costs were way more higher than what they would have been paying if they were living in London. So be very careful. Talk to your counselors at EN Global. They're going to guide you. We also have got nice accommodation options. If you want to live separately, if you want to live independently, you can. But please do speak to your counselor. Do not book anything because your friend, your cousin, your uncle is telling you to do it. Take proper professional guidance from your counselors. Balancing part-time work with study. Students will need to study outside of class hours too. So do not take up any job thinking, I'm going to attend the class on Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, and then I can do full-time. You can, but you'll have lots of homework, lots of assignments, lots of learning to do. So make sure. The study center is not a campus. We have a fabulous location, but less space. So limited opportunities, for example, sports and everything. But if you want to go to a gym, if you want to join a sport, there are lots of options available in London. You get your student card, you can go to any sports facility and they're going to give you a nice meaty discount as well. London is exciting but challenging. Students will need to be self-motivated and self-reliant. This is what nobody's going to come and help you. We're going to hold your hand. We're going to guide you. We're going to push you. We're going to really, really help and support you. But you need to have that fire within you. We are University of Hull, part of University of Hull. We call it one community and two campuses. You'll get all the support, all the facilities and everything available at the main university. Why University of Hull? Like I said, 98% of international students, they get jobs right within 6 months. I'm sorry, it's a bit jumbled up because I uploaded my slides into the app. So this is why. They were formed in 1927. 2027 is 100 years. It's Gold Teaching Excellence Framework University. So this is one of the best options you have got. And then one of the most important thing is our class size are one of the smallest in London, which means higher student to lecturer ratio, which means community and relationship focused, which means every student is a name for us. It's not just a number. I also recognize so many of them, even though I go to campus only probably once every 3-4 months. So it's a very small community. You will feel very special. Will make you feel special and will help you. Our success is your dream job. If you get your dream job, we are successful. So this is all interconnected. This slide is all about London, showing you London and the location of the campus. This is one of the most sorted out location in London. This whole area is called the academic hub of London. You have SOAS, London School of Economics. University College of London is right across the road. You have the Birkbeck University of London. All of these big universities where you manage to get an opportunity to rub shoulders with the students of those universities and may build friendships and relationships and all those. Like I said, lots of activities are happening around this area. Every university is just doing something and you're all part of it. You can just go and join in any food festival, any fun festival, anything. So you'll get lots of nice life opportunities around this area. London is home of 200 museums, so you will also get an opportunity once you finish the class at 5, collect a few of friends together and straight away go and enjoy some London life. It's called the best student city. Food is very important for South Asians. I know that. So it was important to add, you will be able to get Bengali food, Indian food, Pakistani food, Thai food. There are about 80 restaurants around within that area. And then you will also be able to experience lots of culture, lots of diversity. The lecturers from the universities, entrepreneurs from the from the workplaces, everyone will be coming and talking to you. So it's very interactive. The courses that we are offering are MSc Business Management, MSc Digital Marketing and Advertising, MSc Logistics and Supply Chain Management, and MSc AI and Data Sciences. The course is for 1 year, 3 terms, which means first term you will study 4 subjects, whichever degree you join. Second term, you will study 3 subjects. And the third term is there are no classes. It's all project and dissertation. You will be working on your project. So third term, there are going to be no classes. We have a flat scholarship of £2,000 available. We also have got some more, about 2,500 or £3,000 called merit scholarships. You speak to your counselor. They're going to tell you if you qualify or not. And if they're not sure, they're going to get back to us. Like I said, we have got accommodation options available on board as well. There are catered, non-catered. We have got in-suite, non-in-suite accommodations. There are some accommodations which have gym. There are some accommodations which also offer catered food, combined reading areas, all of that. You can choose from any of them. Speak to us, speak to your counselors, and try to find the best fit for you if you need our accommodation. And that was it from me. So yeah, over to you, Morgan.
That's perfect. Yeah, thanks a lot. It was a wonderful presentation. You covered a lot. I was going to ask you individual questions, but you almost covered everything. But okay, let's ask few questions just about the entry requirement. Just some basic question which a student might have to do.
Okay.
If they think of your university. So tuition fee, I think you already mentioned.
Yes, the tuition fee for all the courses is 17,000. We have got £2,000 scholarships available. We have also got £2,500 scholarships available. So yeah, Bangladeshi students can qualify for that. In terms of entry requirements, we need a 4-year degree program with the CGPA of 2.5. If the CGPA is less than 2.5, the student must have a work experience of at least 3 years plus. So if a student has a work experience of 3 years and their CGPA is a bit low, we can still create a borderline. We can accept them, but we only accept a 4-year degree from Bangladesh right now. There are no English language exemptions. The students will have to do English tests. The English tests that we accept are IELTS 6, no band less than 5.5. Password test is not accepted. TOEFL is accepted, 79, no band less than 17. For Oxford International, we need 5 with 4s, and for Pearson, we need 59 with 51. So English test is a compulsory, which I think is a good thing, to be very honest. If you apply with an English test evidence, the visa chances are way higher than any which is a medium of instruction letter or anything. The Britishers, they strongly believe South Asians need English language test. And once your English language test is submitted along with your visa application form, the chances of visa are very high, and the chances of getting an interview with UKVI go down. Mostly what we have seen is the UKVI is asking the students to appear in an interview, a visa interview, where they do not see an English language evidence. They just want to check your English. And then interview becomes very long. It's about 20 to 30 minutes that they're going to ask you about why you want to come to the UK, why you want to study, where is the money coming from and everything. And if you give one wrong answer, they're going to reject your visa. So the visa chances with English test is way higher than anything else.
Okay, thank you. So just touching on the interview part. So our team will assist you we have a different department. As you know, we have application team, we have a compliance team, we have interview team. So we will guide you along the line, whatever service you will be required. So even for the interview part, we will take your interview in advance so that you will be well capable to answer all those questions with the university, also with the UKVI, which is a great help for students. They will get more confidence to face them, because you know sometimes when there will be an interview, the student can get nervous. So we try to break that fearness, you know, so that they are well prepared in advance, so that they can answer their questions properly. So yeah, from our office,
University is also
we
very
guide to
focused
everything.
on the university is also very focused on that, Mubin. You know, we are going to test the students. It's like
Of
we are
course, yeah,
replicating the UKVI process. We're going to do the interview. If the
that's right.
student
Yeah,
is not ready or not fine, we're going to get back to you
of
and say to
course, yeah,
prepare them even better. So we will be replicating UKVI interview with at our own
exactly.
end. So every
Yeah,
student, just for the message for student is, please read for the interview. Do not
yeah,
wait for your counselor to write down all the answers for you. You're a big, I mean, we are all grown ups now. We are not in the school anymore. So and the biggest advantage of doing your own research is we're going to share the documents with you. EN Global has got the visa questionnaire that University of Hull has provided for them. We are going to give you all the resource. And trust me, it's only a matter of 2 hours. 2 hours, sit on your desk, read whatever instructions we are giving you, prepare for your students. It would be way better than depending on anyone, and the chances of getting through the interview are way higher when you have done your own research. Because what if the interviewer asks a question in a very different way than you were trained? Then the students just stop, they can't answer, because they have memorized it. If you have done your research and you are able to explain your own research, no matter what the question is coming from, you'll always be able to answer it. So we
it
suggest
is
strongly
natural. Yeah.
for
Yeah,
the
it
student.
is natural that you will know the answer when you have your own research rather
Yes,
than
yes.
memorizing questions. Because what we found from our experience, some students are really, really nervous, even though a basic question they are not able to answer because of the fearness or nervousness. So what we try to do from in global, we try to take your interview number of days so that you know you are well
Yeah.
capable and you find the confidence to
Yes.
respond. Yeah, and just what about the employment rate after the study? Because the University of Hull has a very good employment rate for the students, and it is, I guess, more than 90%. Is that correct?
Of course, I mean, they're putting it on the
Yeah,
website. Of course, it's correct.
of
But
course. Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
this answer, there is no black and white answer for it, to be very honest.
yeah.
I've been in this industry for almost 15 years now. What I strongly believe is it all depends on the student. Okay, what can you and I offer a student? Good advice, good support, application with everything. And what we are offering is classes, lectures, small classroom size, dedicated lecturers to help them, inviting faculty from the main campus to speak to them, inviting people from different organizations to give them a way of how to do it. Everybody has to do it themselves. There is no way that university or anyone can put a job in their lap when they are sitting. You'll have to do it yourself.
Okay,
So for
of
that,
course.
we are giving you the resources. To use the resources is your choice. Any student, like the employability that we are talking about, 80% of the students, they make use of all the resources. They're proactive.
So, of course.
They want to get something. They go and ask for it. They're gonna get it. If I think I'm gonna go enter a university, I'm gonna have a laid back, very easy, relaxed kind of an attitude. I'm not attending the classes on time. I'm not attending the guest lectures. I'm not going to the field trips. It's just too much. I would rather work and make money. I don't think they should be expecting that they will be landing a job really soon. Like I said, we give you a very, very strong opportunity. In 1 year that you will be living in the UK to get a degree, in that, use that 1 year to build a profile. You will be having experience from Bangladesh, but imagine a CV coming to even me or Mobin for job, where the student has 3 years experience in Bangladesh. They have come to the UK, they have done 1 year of degree, and that's and and on the other hand, there is a student of University of Hull London Study Centre who has spent 1 year in London. They've got a degree in hand, but then they also have a CV which says they have 3 years of work experience in Bangladesh, and when they came to UK, they have done one internships for 2 weeks with one organization, and an internship for 4 weeks, a project for 5 weeks, attended all these seminars, workshops. Whose CV am I going to look at as an employer? The one who has been studying in the UK and working and building their profile along. Those are the key people. So it depends on every student. There is no white or black. There is no right or wrong. We can say, well, you will get a job. You will get it. I'm not going to misguide any student. But we will give you all the support and all the equipment.
All the platform, all the resources. Exactly, yeah.
Using it is on every student, on you. If you want to use it, you will get it. If you don't want to use it, we can't push you. So yeah, it depends on all the students.
Yeah, the best thing about London, as you mentioned earlier, there is so many job expo. I've been to many job expo in the past. I've been living in Ireland for last 20 years, so now and then from my office, I have to go to London for a few conferences. So there is always opportunity for students, especially from Asia as well. Once you have the qualification, there is no discrimination. You can easily join any top ranking companies in the world, because in London you have Google, you have Facebook, you have Apple, you name it, like you have Intel. There is no company that doesn't exist in London, so there is an opportunity. It's up to you to study hard, really compromise 3 years of your life or 4 years. University of Hull has very good reputation. You can literally apply any institute, any organization from this university. Nobody can say no, it is not good enough. They have the platform, they have the resources, they have the reputation, they have the history. So it's a great opportunity, I think, for not only for the Bangladeshi students, for the international students. And also, one more thing I would like to add is about the location. It is in the London, so there are so many Bangladeshi community around that area, obviously Pakistani and Indian as well. So we'll never be isolated or anything. You won't feel lonely because there is always people from our country. And you already mentioned about the food, culture, mosque. So you won't feel that you are living abroad. That's the beauty of London. I feel that, because sometimes you go somewhere, you don't really see any native people. You feel a little bit lonely and isolated. So you don't feel it when you study in University of London, especially in the London campus. You feel like home. That's a great thing. I think we cover. Oh, what about the offer letter? Because we want to focus. Obviously, we have May intake and September ahead for next year, but we still have
January intake is still open, so the classes will start from 30th of January. So we are still
open. So those of you still thinking to apply for January, as you mentioned, we can still try to guide you, but you have to be really faster and make sure your bank is ready, medical and everything is ready. We can turn around the offer letter as soon as possible and making sure you are ready for the January semester. We can do it. We can help you all the way. Maybe we'll take some questions just to see if there is any question. Just to see if there is any question from the students. Yeah, there is one question. Hello, Javed. Do Hull accept polytechnic background students?
For the master's program, yes, we might consider some, but the students should have a work experience of 5 years plus at a managerial position. By managerial position, we mean they should be making at least some kind of decisions in their job. So if somebody has been working at an organization, they started as assistant manager, and within 5 years, they have been promoted to a manager or a deputy manager, and they do not have a very formal 4-year degree, we will need to see their resume. We will need to look at their statement of purpose. Why the degree now? How is it going to benefit them? And what kind of help they will get from their previous job experience now. We will be able to, but these are borderline cases. They're not straightforward cases. We will deal with them case-to-case basis. You can still go to EN Global. You can still file your application. We'll raise it with the university and you might get accepted. That totally depends on your work experience and your English levels, of course.
Of course, yeah. 3 years
Yes.
past course.
3 years course is so it's not an honors degree, right? A three-year bachelor is not considered like a probably, but I am
Proper
working on it.
honors, yeah.
There are some students we have accepted. Again, we combine the work experience for them. Once their work experience of 3 years is combined with the 3-year bachelor, we send it over to the dean, the academic head, and then they look into all the academics. They're going to look what they have studied in their previous degree. If they have covered all the basic modules, they're going to accept it. All our courses are conversion courses. So if you want to do business management and you have a bachelor's in psychology, you can do it. You don't really need to have a related degree in bachelor's to do our master's courses, but some kind of work experience if you are not meeting the classic entry requirements. If you have a 4-year bachelor programs in bachelor's in psychology and you come and tell me, Javeria, I want to do business management or logistics and supply chain, I would say yes, because you have got a 4-year bachelor. Yes, do it. With a 3-year, we'll need some kind of work experience.
Is the madrasa background student?
I'm sorry, no, because since it's not a higher education commission accredited qualifications, they are not globally accepted. So unfortunately,
do you accept Oxford?
Yes, we do accept Oxford ELT from Bangladesh, but the problem is the credibility of the test is a bit questionable. So we send it for the verification to the Oxford people. Once they verify the test is fine, it's okay to proceed. We do accept it. Minimum deposit for CAS is going to be from Bangladesh 6,350. It was 8,000. We have reduced it to 6,000 now, just to give good students a bit more opportunity. The deposit is 6,350, and the remaining fee is to be payable in 2 installments in term 2 and term 3. We have made it very easy for you.
It's a 3 years degree from now.
Like I explained, a 3-year bachelor degree has to be incorporated with some sort of work experience. If the student has a 3 years plus work experience, we can create a borderline case and send it to the academic head. This is subject to their approval. No, we do not accept students with previous visa rejections. Unfortunately, we do accept students who have got Australian, Canadian, or USA visa rejection, but not a British visa or a European visa rejections. No.
Maximum scholarship.
Maximum scholarship, like I said, yes, we have £2,000 flat scholarships available, and any student, we had early bird £1,000 discount additional. Now we have moved that early bird discount into more deposit. So if you would pay more than £8,000 as initial deposit, we'll give you £3,000 off an additional £1,000 scholarship.
Okay, that's all I think for today. Obviously, we won't be able to answer all the questions with the limited time. So that's why we are here for. If you have any additional question, please feel free to contact us.
Yes.
And then we will guide you through. If you have further questions, obviously we'll answer. Our counselors will explain.
I would suggest your appointments with EN Global. Nobin, you can explain where our office locations are. Unfortunately, I know.
Yeah, so our office is in Dhaka. Yeah, Dhaka.
In Dhaka, okay. And if you will need any help or support, EN Global, I work very closely with them. I'm just one phone call away from Nobin and his team. If you will have any questions, anything, they'll just connect me to you. You can speak to me. You can talk to me. Just book your appointment. We have got extensions for January intake. We have got lots of time. The applications are open till Christmas. So you still have got lots of time. I suggest visit or speak with any counselor in EN Global and ask them about University of Hull London options. They will be happy to help you.
Thank you. Thank you for your lovely time and lovely presentation. It's nice to see you. We're looking forward to meet you in London or in Bangladesh, hopefully.
Of course. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to visit in 2025. I'm very excited. So inshallah, looking forward to meet you all.
Perfect. Thank you. Take care of yourself.
Thank you
Thanks
very
for
much.
watching.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take care.